Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. It's Thursday, June 30th, 2016. Thursday! Did you make it? Well, obviously you made it through the Wednesday. Whether it was a molehill, a mountain, or just a hump. Mine turned out to be a molehill, which is good. Either way, we made it to Thursday. I know. A lot of you may not be watching this on Thursday. You may be watching it days, weeks, months, hopefully years from now. But I give the date every single day. Thursday, June 30th, 2016, every single day, so that you know we do this every single day. It's a pocket dump deconstruction. That's where we take a look at what I'm carrying in my pockets, and then we look at the items and play with some knives. We even talk about the knife that was considered for the EDC but just didn't make the cut. And so let's do this. I actually threw this on my desk, made it look all pretty, took a picture of it, posted it on Instagram. I'm at Keith Kevin Ken, at Keith Kevin Ken. Hey, if you're not on Instagram, you should be. If you love knives, everyone's on Instagram. It's a huge community. All these makers are on there. They do auctions for new knives, all kinds of stuff. So if you're not on it, I wasn't on it about a year and a half ago, and people kept saying I'd watch YouTube and they go, Instagram. So I got on it and I just love it. You see a bunch of great knives. So download the app, get on Instagram. Of course, they're not paying me to say this, but I just think it's great. And then, of course, hit Keith Kevin Ken so you can follow my photos as well. So let's talk about this. I took the photo, posted it on Instagram just 8 minutes ago. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video. And now, on the iPhone, we're going to do this deconstruction. I'm wearing one of my favorite watches. You know, every watch I have in rotation is one of my favorites. This here is the Concorde Impresario. It's a great chronograph. I love the chronograph with a see-through back. Just nice and hefty. If you guys know anything about me, I just like that heft on my wrist, in my pockets. Just love it. It's the Concorde Impresario. And I'm celebrating Thursday. Of course, this coming Monday, this is going to be a long weekend for a lot of people in the U.S., because it's Independence Day, 4th of July, Independence Day on Monday. Of course, on Monday, we'll still have a pocket dump deconstruction because we do it every single day. Holidays or no holidays. I'm celebrating today because I want it over fast so we can get to Friday and the start of the long weekend. I'm going to celebrate it with a very special Cuban cigar, the Trinidad. Nice, man, it packs a lot of punch. Back in the past, the Cubans used this only for special people who visited. But man, it's a really nice smoke. The pen is, of course, a Schoen design pen. Schoen, S-C-H-O-N, design. They spell it dsgn.com. You guys know I love these pens. They're heavy, they're great. This is the stainless steel version with a PVD and a DLC coating that just makes it almost indestructible. Looks pretty too. Oh man, it's just nice. It's made in the USA in Massachusetts. I just really love it. It writes well and it just fits the carry. It feels like if a pen was a knife, this is what it would feel like. It's the Schoen pens. I really love them. We're going to do vodka today. At the end of the day, I'm drinking my vodka and smoking my Trinidad to celebrate the start of Friday. The end of Thursday is the start of Friday. And then, of course, one of my Mont Blanc skinny wallets. The coin today, I always carry a silver coin for good luck. This one, let me find something to give you a little shade over it. This one is the Australian. This is the second series of their Chinese lunar coins. And this is the 2008 year of the rat. Always have one of these jiggling in my pocket. Let's take the knives off of the field guide, the field notes. I don't know why I keep calling it field guides. It's the field notes notepad. Hey, if you guys have never tried this, you know, I talk like everyone has field notes. If you haven't tried these little nice notebooks, you should. They're nice, they're flexible, but man, they are really rugged. Now, mine aren't as beat up. I got a bunch of them, and I work in an office, okay? But I'll tell you something. I've seen them beat up, and just like a good knife, it adds to the character of the pad. They're nice. They file away nice. I like filing away all my notes. Very nice. Those are the field guides. Usually come in like packages of 3 or whatever. Now let's talk about the knives. You know, it's funny. I took a picture of this, posted it on Instagram, and then I was getting ready to record, and I was looking at the files. I had to erase some files off my iPhone, and I saw that I had the same carry except for a different keychain knife just a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I'm copying myself. I'm repeating, which I didn't have to repeat. If I would have seen that ahead of time, I probably would have went back into the case. But you know what? I'm feeling this just like I was feeling it a couple of weeks ago. And the reason is I just want a classy carry for today. And I have a lot of Chris Reeve knives that would, even the knife that got away could have been classy, but for some reason, I just had that box elder feel. So you'll see the box elder burl. You see it right there on my desk. The funny thing though is I ended up with the I ended up with the box elder burl for my Chris Reeve knives, but in a very, very rare occurrence, this is the knife I went to first for my keychain knife. Rarely start with the keychain knife. And the reason is, man, it happens to me all the time. I get so frustrated, and I shouldn't. I'm a grown man, and knives come around and go around and all of that. But, man, a week and a half ago, I think I even mentioned to you guys that Serge Pachanco, the maker of this titanium coin knife that I've had for some time that I bought from him off of his website, he had posted on Instagram, people following him. He says, hey, I've got some new coin knives going up. I went to look at them, and they were beautiful. Colorful G10. This was changed out. Colorful G10. He had carbon fiber. He had something else too here. 3 different ones. And I went, oh, of course, didn't have the money, right? I get paid this Friday. Is that when you guys get paid? Good news is I get paid just in time for a long weekend. The bad news is, of course, before payday, everything becomes available. It just happens to me every freaking time. Anyway, so I go there. They're all available. And then when I first saw them, I went back this morning, and all of them were sold out. So I would love to get a few more for my keychain knife. And so what did I do? I went to the case and said, I'm carrying this sucker. I have one of them. This is the titanium one. I just love it because look how it looks when it's closed. You can wear it around your neck. It's the coin knife, or like me, put it on a keychain. No one knows what it is. They just think it's kind of nice and funky. I've had people pick it up when I put my keys on my desk, and they pick it up and they go, oh, and they're kind of playing with it, and then they go, oh, this moves. And I said, watch your fingers. And then I show them it's a knife, and they get a kick out of it. It's a useful knife too. It really is. S30V steel. It's just a nice knife. I believe this is S. You know what? I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. I actually don't know what the steel is. It's not listed. The reason I said S30V is that's the steel that he has on his Spyderco collaborations, the tag knives. So I don't know which knife or which one this is. It's a slip joint. It's beautiful, and I wish I could have bought my knife some of his brothers. But I wasn't. I didn't. Now I have to wait months and hope that he posts some new ones. Anyway, that's the Serge Pachanco coin knife. That started it all off. And then, to ease my frustration, I grabbed just these two classy knives that seems I was frustrated 2 weeks ago too, and I grabbed. The first being, this just beautiful. It really is, the Box Elder Burl. Spyderco Mnandi. Spyderco. I'm sorry. I do that all the time because you guys know I love Spydercos and I love Chris Reeve knives. The Chris Reeve Mnandi. Chris Reeve has just redone his website. I go to it almost every day just to double check on information before I talk to you guys. And I see today he redid it. It's a little fancier. He's included on it his large Nkosi, because now the Nkosi knife is the small Nkosi. Not for sale. I haven't seen it for sale anywhere. I've been searching for the large Nkosi, but it's there. He also has included, he introduced 4 new wood inlays at Blade Show, and so he is starting to showcase those on his website as well. This is the Box Elder Burl, which I really love. I'd love to get some of those other wood inlays as well. So this is the Mnandi. Mnandi is Zulu for very nice, and it is a very nice gentleman's folder. Titanium liners with that titanium frame lock, that wonderful clip. He has a picture on his new website of a gentleman with a suit and tie and using this clip as a tie clip with a knife behind it, just saying that it's fancy, it's nice, and that they put a lot of work in that tie clip to make it look so nice, and it does look nice. The Mnandi 2.75 inch blade. All my other Mnandis have Damascus blades, but I'll tell you, for some reason, I've always thought from the first day I saw the Box Elder Burl that it was just the fanciest. I mean, there's a lot of fancy inlays, but I just always felt this was the fanciest. I just wanted just the satin blade. S35 VN steel, just a wonderful knife. And you guys know one of my favorites. And this is one of the knives that when I have it in my pocket, I just feel good. I almost always, except when I have a large Sebenza 21 or a large Sebenza 25, sometimes I'll put these into my Chris Reeve leather sheaths. People always ask, well, what do you do with all these knives? I'm reaching over again. It's the second time I'm sacrificing production values. People always say, what do you do? I actually use a lot of leather sheaths with my knives, even with the pin. So I decide, sometimes I'll just drop this right in my pocket with a big leather sheath or a smaller leather sheath. It just depends. So sometimes I'll carry 2, or every now and then 3 leather sheath things with the knives or the ink pen or whatever. Hey guys, I have almost 50 of these and I use them. They're so great in the pocket, just to drop things in the pocket so you don't have to clip everything. Sometimes I'll do that because the pants I'm wearing, if I'm wearing fancy pants and the clip is a little rugged, I want to save the pants because I'm going to a meeting. Other times not. So for instance, today, that, even though they all have clips, I'll put it in a sheath and slip it in my pocket. Chris Reeve knew about that. That's why every Chris Reeve knife, folding knife, he includes a sheath. He does it not just to make it look pretty in the package, so you could use it, and I use it. And I really love that. It just helps me to carry all the stuff I need to carry inside my pockets. And of course, the large carry is the large Sebenza 21 from Chris Reeve. Again, matchy. It is the Box Elder Burl large one. In this case, yeah, I went and did it. It's the only wood inlay large knife that I have. I'm pausing because I think it might even be the only large 21 or Sebenza 25 with inlays. And I have micarta and the wood inlays and the carbon fiber that I actually have a Damascus blade on. A lot of the smaller knives, I always get Damascus blade. That's not true, because the knife that got away has a Damascus blade. Okay, it's one of 3 of the large ones. This one I have ladder Damascus on it. Of course, this is a Sebenza 21 with the inlay. All the inlays have 3 strips on polished titanium. The blade, 3.6 inches, just a little over 3.6 inches. Oh man, I just love that lock. It's just so pretty, just perfect with the titanium liners. I just love it. That's the large Sebenza 21 box elder burl with ladder Damascus. Yeah, I went super matchy, and I did it. I forgot that I had just carried it, but you know what? I need to feel good going into work today. So I did that for me. I really did. I'm happy with that. That's my carry, what you see right there. And when it was purdy, I took a picture. It's on Instagram. So go check it out at Keith Kevin Ken. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. This is the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel. And this is the knife that got away. I'm up here talking about, I usually don't have big knives with Damascus. And I just realized, oh, yes, I do. I have both the large Sebenza 21 that looks like this. And, of course, this is the Sebenza 25. No, it's not the large in Cosi. Oh, man, I can't wait till that comes out. Someone got an early version. Man, I should have took down the YouTube channel. I want to give him a shout out. I'll give him a shout out, especially when I get my large in Cosi. You should check it out. He took both the 21, the Sebenza 25 and the large in Cosi. He got one from Blade Show. Took them apart because from the outside they look exactly the same. They really look exactly the same. Took them apart, and there's a couple of changes. This right here, the stop pin that's there is different, but the big difference is the pivot inside. But it's inside differences. Outside, it looks the same. So the big thing is the Nkosi, is that now going to take over from the 25, just like the 25 took over from the 21? Who knows? I guess people had been complaining, and he has, like he always does, tweaked it, called it the Nkosi, started with just the small one, now introducing the large one. I can't wait to get mine. So we'll take a look at it. Go ahead and search YouTube to see that. I thought he did a good job, but you'll see that the differences literally are in the inside at the pivot. They look the same, but it's a real nice video. So go ahead and check him out. Give him some love. I'm sorry I don't have his name at the tip of my tongue. I love this. I love the fact that Chris Reeve did the etching in it grabs dirt, unlike the inlay polished titanium. I don't know why. The etching is wonderful. In this case, you can see that it is ladder Damascus on the scale, on the show side, and I got ladder Damascus as the blade. And then on the lock side, it's just titanium, that wonderful titanium with the lock. I really love this. This is the knife that got away. I was toying around with doing a large and small Sebenza 21 like this. Then I grabbed my 25 because I don't carry my 25s enough. And then I decided to go matchy-matchy instead. That's the knife that got away. It's a Sebenza kind of day. And carrying my Serge, because I was so disappointed that I got locked out of the new Serge knives. I love them. Hey, Serge, if you're if you happen to ever watch this video, Please make more of them. I want to buy all of them. I love these coin knives. Hey, you guys, thanks a lot for watching. We're headed into a long weekend here in the U.S. of A. The 4th of July is this Monday. I appreciate you giving me all the time that you can spare on this video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to thumb up these videos. Thank you for thumbing them up. All of you guys who do that, that just keeps me going. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the comments. I read them every day. I will be incorporating them in our daily dumps as much as I can. Thank you to the new folks who have come in and subscribed. Thank you for joining the community. We're going as a group to, we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers, and when that happens, we're doing all of the all of the Spidicos. All of the Spidicos, which are over 400. We'll open up 2 big cases and go through them. Hey, you guys, appreciate it. You have a wonderful, wonderful, perfect day. Keep your pockets full. Goodbye.